Hey, it's Tony Zazza. Welcome back to my kitchen for another Foodie Fridays. Now, last week we had some fun with Halloween and did an incredible graveyard dip. This week we're going to do the same. You know I'm a big Italian food fan and I love strombolis. I also love pizza pockets. So we're going to kind of do a twist between the two of them while keeping the theme of Halloween alive and doing something special with the marinara sauce that we're going to be using. So if you're ready to take a look at this spooktacular dish and recipe, let's get the egg fired up to 350 to 400 degrees, indirect heat, and yeah, let's take a look at the ingredients and we'll get rolling. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a Halloween themed like stromboli. So I've found a really cool pumpkin cake pan that has some cutouts. So we're going to cook the stromboli in this, and when it's done we'll flip it over, and then we're going to put our arrabbiata or marinara, whatever you choose to use, in the eyes, nose, and mouth to give it a little bit of a spooky look. So you can even do a skull, you can do pretty much whatever. I just really like this because of the indentions in the eyes, nose, and mouth. Got some fresh pizza dough. I picked that up at Wassie's. We got some fresh pepperoni, which is delicious. 16 ounces of mozzarella. I've got some sliced olives. I love olives, so I'm going to do that. Some diced onions. Pretty much whatever you put on top of your pizza, you can put in this. Think of it that way. And then brand new from Lane's Barbecue, ladies and gentlemen, I give you garlic squared rub and seasoning. This is amazing. And we're going to use this to keep with the Italian theme. That is it. I'm not even joking. Get the egg fired up, 350 to 400 indirect heat. We're gonna roll this out and we're gonna start prepping our spooktacular stromboli. If I don't need all the pepperoni first. All right, so the first thing we need to do is we need to roll out our dough. Got our flour, a rolling pin, and then we'll roll this out. We need it to really roll out because we've got to get it in that pan, and then we need to get it over the top too. So and then the moment of truth. So you want to get this nice, and you got to be careful because you don't want, we can always stretch out the sides. I'm telling you, this could be a total fail. And if it is, it'll be a fun fail. So we've got a full pound of cheese. This should weigh it down a little bit. Oh, this should be interesting. Jalapenos, or excuse me, pepperonis. I ruined it. I'm putting jalapenos in here in a second. Let's get some more over here. I have no idea what's going to happen when this bakes, so if it looks great, I'm going to look brilliant, and if it looks bad, well, wouldn't be the first time. All right, should be good. A few onions. Some olives. It looks pretty. And then just a little more cheese on top. Alright, now you want to fold this, and this has already started to do what I was afraid it was going to do. So really start to pull this out. Trying to keep the shape, because this is going to expand out, and this is going to be your bottom anyway. I'm sure there are people watching this going, what the hell is this guy doing? But before you judge, let's see what it does, because remember, we're flipping this part of it over. 350 degrees for about 25 minutes, and then we'll see how it does. Hopefully it turns out well. Okay, so we're at about just over 350, which is perfect. Throw this bad boy on into the center. We're just gonna let it bake for about 25-30 minutes until it's done. and hopefully we come back and it is able to be flipped over and look like pumpkin. We'll see though. That's worth a try. Okay, so the Stromboli's about to come off. I just melted a little butter, and this is where Lane's Barbecue new garlic squared rub and seasoning comes into play. We're going to, nice little serving of that. Oh yes. And then we're gonna brush the top of this once we get it in. Set that aside, and this is coming off in just a second. All right, so this is about ready to come off. Before I open this, I am just gonna preface it by saying, it looks a bit ridiculous on the backside. You saw the struggles I had with the dough. I'm hopeful when we turn it over, we can hide the imperfections. So don't judge it. There it is. Off, inside we go, and we'll see what it looks like on the other side. So obviously, this looks a little rough on the backside, but the moment of truth is now. Are you ready? I don't know that I am. There it is. Oh, it's a little burned, but it looks really good. Dang it. Okay, that looks really good. It's just a little overcooked. So I overcooked it a little bit, but it actually turned out really flippin' cool. So let's go ahead and baste it with this garlic butter that we made with Lane's Barbecue new garlic squared. Look at that, beautiful. And then finally the mouth. I didn't put enough in here. You can definitely have some fun with this. Just make sure it's all nice. And there you go. Looks pretty awesome. Just don't cook it quite as long. I went about 35 minutes. And if you cut right into this bad boy, oh yeah, see if you get this consistency, now you're golden. Look at that. Everybody can enjoy. It tastes delicious. It looks atrocious. It's still good even though it's burnt. So not quite a complete fail. We learned a lesson, a valuable lesson. A little less time on the big green egg. As I mentioned, this is the first time I've ever done it. It tastes incredible, even the burnt side of it. It looks awesome. And maybe the burnt sides work for Halloween? A little spookier? I don't know. Anyway, it tastes really good. Try it yourself. Hope it works out. I'm gonna go eat this because it's dinner tonight, so live and learn, right? Thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. I know I'm asking a lot for that. It really is good, I promise. Just don't cook it quite as long. And if you have suggestions of what I should cook on the big green egg next, leave it down below in the comments. And subscribe to the channel so you can get the latest. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.